leaves us with the clan rat Alexis fighting. He's gonna try to stand up so that he is not completely knocked flat to the floor, trying to stand up on his now hobbled, rickety leg. And he's looking Alexa in the eyes, and he's trying to build up all of his fury to do something. I just gotta figure out what he's gonna do. Because, I mean, he can barely hit you with that -30, that's for sure. But maybe he'll go
Scream
ahead.
like a little girl.
Dumb, stupid, ugly girl, die, die. Oh, he had a target number of 0. He was never going to make that, as he just sort of lurches forward, just like completely exposing his back to you as he stumbles.
Oof.
He has nothing on you right now. But that does at least end the days. So he can do that for 1 round, yeah. So he'll be good next round. Meanwhile, the clan rat is looking up at Lash, who has climbed up the ladder, and go, "What, why? Oh, wait, what?" And he's gonna just sort of back away. 1, 2, and step into the river. Lash, what are you doing? You've climbed up the ladder. Or some way.
Yep. I assume I have my feet hooked into the,
Right, and for the amount of paces you had left, I think you probably could get to the ceiling, but not, like, into the hole, so
Okay, well,
definitely still have vision everywhere around
I'm
you.
going to describe it dramatically, but for no mechanical effect, hopefully.
Gotcha.
Rungs. I couldn't think of the word what ladders are made of. Rungs.
Mhm.
I'm just going to hook my feet into the rungs of the ladder and just drop backwards so I'm holding myself up by my legs. Reload my bow and shoot at this thing.
Okay. I'd say ordinarily to hold on, you need at least one hand, which makes the bow thing hard. So I'll give you the option. You can take a small penalty to the bow, or you
I'm
can
not
give me
holding
an
on my
agility
hand, though.
check
I
to hold on
just...
with your legs.
Well, I can hook my legs into a ladder and not fall, so I don't know why my dexterity elf would need a...
I know, which is why it's a ladder, so you have plus 20 to do this.
I don't even know what I'm rolling for this.
Agility.
Also, the fact that you're
Or
making me
climbing
roll
if you
means
have it.
that you're consigning me to fall on my head and killing me.
You know what? Yeah, okay, fine. I'll give you a break for today. You can go ahead and hook your legs and be a cool ass elf. So go ahead and make the shot.
Because the idea is that you hook your legs in, and that way, when gravity takes over, you just fall into your legs. That's all that happens.
Yeah. This is a sturdy metal ladder. It's not gonna fall if you put your weight on your legs or anything here. So.
Well, all that talk was for nothing. Because, again, better than 50% chance, I will never
Still
make
don't
it.
understand you elf thing. Is all that you get out of him.
50-50 with perception, never see a thing. 50-50 knowledge, I don't know fuck all. 50-50 to shoot things. My arrows are wasted.
You need a hit. I want you to hit.
Alright, marking down to 28 arrows left.
Alright. Alexa, you have your hobbled, dazed rat in front of you. What are you doing to him? What's the joke you're gonna get?
We have to put him down. This is chaos. This is somebody who's killing people. We have to stop him. Oh, right. Full out attack.
Alright. Slice him up. He is going to attempt to parry. He has his shield.
Oh,
But I'm gonna have to roll the sword. It doesn't matter. Shield doesn't give a bonus to anything, does it?
It does have special. Hold on a sec. Dun, 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 dun. Shield special. Defense, I think, is a special. Which has to be the word here. See weapon description. Thank you. Cheat. You don't remember Conrad? Defensive plus 10% bonus.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the sword with a 10 parry bonus here. And even with his shield, he cannot stop the blow. So that is going to come down to a critical value of 4 versus his body.
Could still
Let's
be
see how that goes
survivable.
for him.
On top of the 3 that he has already?
I didn't think it kept stacking past
It
0.
doesn't.
Oh, okay, so 4.
It's just that these things are all bad.
Stunned for 1d10 rounds. He has a good life ahead of him, guys.
I'm sure he does.
And I'm going to give him back the stunned and dazed token. There we go. Conrad, you see Alexa just come in with the axe, come swinging, and it just knocks all the wind out of him. And you think the rat is probably about to stumble over a second time.
Well, then let's help him down. Charging attack. So that gives me a plus 10, and I get plus 10 for outnumbering him. So it's plus 20.
Yep. That's right.
Okay.
Get him!
And I did the suck. But I get a second attack.
Oh,
No,
you
I don't
do?
because I'm not charge attack, so I didn't get a second
Right,
attack.
you're not all out, so you just get the 1.
Well,
Alright,
for
so
2 weapons
Conrad
to
the
switch.
Squire can barely hit a stunned, barely standing rat.
Well, maybe he slipped and pooped.
I mean, that he is standing right in the tracks. 49. I believe that is... That's actually the rat right in front of you. He is breathing heavily. And that is all he can do. The other one continues to try to cross the river. So 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
And he...
Griffin, to help you keep track of the amount of time that rat's going to be stunned, when you hover over that mask-looking icon and press the number 7 or 6 in this
Yeah,
case.
I'm keeping track of it with like the green token thing right now, so
Okay.
I know how much he has. I'm gonna see if this guy falls to his death real quick. I know there's a climb skill, but I can't see it on the sheet. Oh, it's called Scale
Scale
Shear
sheer
Surface.
surface, yeah.
Alright, he's fine. I'll give Flash one more chance to maybe chase him if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I'm like curse and say, God damn it. And then
Mhm.
I'm going to run. 6 down, because it was 6 up. And that leaves me with another 12.
Okay.
So I can get there just fine and look down.
Yep, you see his tail vanishing over the side, and you come straight to the side, and you look straight down at him and the abyss beneath him, and he looks up at you and goes, oh, why?
How far away is he, though?
He's like 3 paces down.
Yeah, well, that's my full action anyway, so just me looking down at him with my bow in hand.
Alexa,
Alright, let's get him again. Oh, shoot. Sorry.
he's stunned. Does that give him a penalty to defense at all?
I think it does, I just don't know offhand.
Hold on.
That would actually maybe be important, especially to Conrad hitting in the future, too.
Stunned is easy, so plus 20.
Okay, cool.
It's the same difference as being outnumbered 3 to 1.
Nice. Alright, so if you all-out attack, you're sitting on plus 40 then, aren't you?
Well, 50 since I have somebody flanking.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
I hit him.
If you failed it, I'd be surprised. So go ahead and give that damage. 12. It's going to come back down to, since it his body, 8. So critical 8 on him.
I don't think the 2 to 1 and the stunned things stack.
Well, I only gave myself a plus 40, so.
It's a good question,
Well,
but it
no,
doesn't
it's
matter
because they're
anyway.
listed in tiers. So like, your attack is apparently considered easy, whereas 2 to 1 is only routine. I think it's just the better of the two modifiers is what you take.
We'll definitely want to figure out that question later. We should probably write that down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's very important against the stunned for 7 rounds rat.
Right. Honestly, it doesn't matter anymore either because his organs start spilling out and rupturing. And
Ugh.
there is and while it looks like he's able to stand for a moment, maybe out of sheer willpower and confusion about what's happening to his body, he very soon collapses in a pile of his own viscera and
Oof.
is dead. Alright, so that was Alexa brutally murdering something. Conrad.
Well, looks like it's time to go help Lash.
Yeah, he went
So
running down the hallway like an elf.
yes. Let me see from the middle tile here. Once I get there,
Mhm.
which way? Because that's my first move. Which way did he go? Over here
That's a
or
good
down
question.
here?
I mean, you only know what your character knows, so.
Yes, that's true.
That's why having mazes like this is so fun.
He'll let's see here. What kind of actions are there to
You could always just double move. It's a pretty safe bet, I'd say.
Charge the pit.
is there a ladder there on near the pit or no?
Which pit? Oh, the pit like adjacent to you in here?
Yeah, this shit pit.
No, not at all. It just goes straight and down to what you can only assume is like a 20-meter plunge.
And this is a surface light.
Yes, yes it is. Surface
Well, it
looks
looks
like it's
like
about 10 to 15 meters upwards at this point.
okay, so it looks like the only way Lash could have gone was south. So there, back where I was.
Yards of- well, the rat doesn't need any of that rope, and he's gonna go ahead and keep climbing while he can. He's going to end up a majority of the way down, about 13 paces, in the dark because Lash does not have any sort of light to see him. And he's honestly just hoping he can get away. Which leaves us to Lash, your last chance to hit him at this range, which I don't know if that's in your range or not.
It is.
And
He
in the
only
dark.
said 13 away. I can fire up to 16 just fine.
Okay, so no range penalty, but of course it's still in the dark. There's not even anything like starlight.
Yeah, I don't know what the modifier there is. Shooting
Good
melee, extreme range, doesn't that count? Long range doesn't count. Let me just do a quick search on the word darkness.
That's a good idea.
Dark lore? Nope, that's not right. Dark tongue? Nope. Dark magic? Dark magic, dark magic. Night vision, which I have. Speak language, dark lore. Apparently the only word dark coming up here is in lore stuff.
I'm gonna make it a minus 20 then, because it is just dark, darkness, dark, dark. That's all.
Alright, well, I can't aim, so that's a bummer. So, reload, fire, and you know, I'll miss, of course, but whatever. Marking off an arrow. Attacking. Oh, shit. Well, minus 20 on that would still be a hit.
And of course, it's ranged weapon. He can't parry that or anything.
Can't dodge
And
it
of
either.
course, he's clinging to the side of a wall. So let's see. Go ahead and roll damage.
Finally, a hit.
Alright, go ahead and roll 2 on the critical table.
That was on body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, weird. Shit. Sorry, my table thing is doing a weird thing. Oh, there, okay. Never mind. How many say 2?
Yes.
Oh, Butters, you shot him in the dick.
Lash, you have your elven nobility, your elven honor would never have allowed you to shoot straight there intentionally. But by the will of Ulrich, or whatever dark deity does these terrible things to men and elf alike,
No, I shot him there on purpose.
and to rats, and to, of course, apparently now your own sociopathy.
Yeah, no, I shot him there on purpose because now he can't run away for the next
Would
turn, which means I get a second shot.
But
Would that
then,
make
if
it
you allow
as a
me to
scream
continue,
gun?
the pain is so great, he takes his hands and takes them straight to his groin where the arrow is sticking out to try to comfort himself with the pain. And he loses all grip and falls what can only be several more meters with a constant scream of "Ah!" and then a splash at the bottom of it.
So would that have given him a screaming bell end?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's Warhammer, guys. And so as far as anyone is aware or will find out, he may very well be dead. But the combat, more importantly, is over.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
So, what does everyone do?
Um, well, I think Alexa will poke at the dead rat thing with her axe to see that it's dead, and then I guess see what it's carrying.
Let's see. The rat in particular is carrying a shield, a sling, a dagger, a dirty sword, a skull cap, a leather jack, and a... Yeah, the leather jack covers both of these, so he just has one. They are, of course, all roughly normal size. The rat is, of course, as large as a man, as I said. But it's all dirty and stinky and terrible.
Well, that makes it of poor quality then. um, I guess I'll take the skull cap. Like some of this could be salvaged. I
That
guess
it
I'll
very
take.
well could. Since you have armor smithing and such as your
Yes,
skill, right?
I
Just
do.
looking at you go, you know what? If I cleaned this up and I patched it up a little bit, it would probably be perfectly serviceable and improve in quality.
Okay, but is the jack destroyed or is it?
Um, it definitely has a gaping hole where you slashed him in the chest.
Okay. I guess I'll pull it. I'll get him out of it as best as I can. Take the take the jack, the leather cap.
Right.
Um,
You definitely get
and
blood and
sword.
viscera all over you for trying, but you do get all of it.
Okay. Um. All right, and then I guess go back down the hallway to see if I can.
Yeah, I wander my way back up the way I came. Can I make a knowledge check to see if I know about these things?
Of course. Which knowledge check do you want to use?
The same one as Conrad, because that's the same thing I know.
All right, go for it.
I
If
mean,
you do,
I'll-
then you know what Conrad knows.
I guess I'll do the same thing too. What are these things?
You only have knowledge Empire, though, don't you, Anna?
That's correct.
In that case, there is no role for you. In the Empire, what are rats? You're crazy. But you could go ahead and roll and see how much of that craziness you know.
Well, there was Manfred the Rat Slayer at one point in time, but that might be something different. That
Those
may
are
not
just
be
academic
common.
rats.
Yeah, it could be academic knowledge for that. But anyway,
But yeah, so I know. So
Mhm.
when I get up to this far, I'm going to take out my knife and I'm going to reach down and slice off some ears.
Okie doke.
well, I know something. I
Oh
remember
yeah,
Man-
you know there's plenty of tales of rats, and everyone who comes up just never has any evidence, and they're always crazy, and they keep saying like there's there's so many below, but that's just complete nonsense.
That's also a good point. I'm also going to slice off the tail.
Okay.
Nonsense is staring me in the face. I'm holding its bloodied armor.
Alexa,
This is
who are you
very
arguing
clear.
with?
I'll turn around the corner and say, what's going on?
They're just beastmen, after all.
It could be mutants.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the kind of common knowledge someone in the Empire has.
They're horrible mutant creatures. Where's that poor guy that got...
Yes, let's see if we can't find him. There's too many paths to follow.
Well,
now.
before we get too far away, I'm going to go up here, over here, and I'm going to take his ears and tail too.
Okay. You now have 2 sets of ears and tails.
Yep, 4 Ratman ears, 2 Ratman tails. Guys, I was down there. It's a dead end.
Down south.
Yes. Where I
Just basic perception and
Searching, maybe. Maybe there's a hidden entrance somewhere.
Sure, on passive perception. On passive looking, there was
on
just
passive looking, Lash. When you were over by the ladder, the trail of stinky footsteps led to the ladder, and you definitely felt some of the slime and sludge upon the ladder.
Right, but the ladder is illuminated, right? So it goes to the surface.
Looking up, it doesn't seem like it ends up in an open sky.
Oh, I just assumed because of the green glow around it.
Actually, I have a, there we go. The grate is clear up above, and you can barely make out the sounds of pained moaning from up the ladder. Light filters down from torches above, but clearly does not open up to the sky.
I guess I'll shout back down the hall. Guys, sorry, I'm wrong. I was an idiot. Apparently, I just didn't look up when I was shooting my bow.
You were a bit preoccupied.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Apparently, I just didn't look up.
Oh no, come on, Conrad, let's hurry.
Yes, let's go.
Alright, I guess I'll climb up the ladder.
Or should I say Sir Conrad?
So the 3 of you climb up the ladder
I
and
don't know.
head
Can
into
you say that?
the basement.
Is a squire still a sir?
Good question.
To the peasant girl he is, yes.
But I thought
Well,
squires were
descriptive
still
tense.
peasants themselves. Sorry, I'll let you talk.
As you reach the top, you find yourself in what looks like a rather expensive wine cellar, with barrels and wine racks strewn haphazardly about, with junk and sewage tracked through the area. Torches are lit on the walls, and the wails of men and women can be heard from a distant corner. Give me a perception check.
Oh, we're in a wine cellar. Okay.
Yes, I hear there's a vampire who owns all the wine around here.
Well, I don't get it this time.
Alexa, you just hear men and women's just moaning in pain.
Oh no, I have to
Conrad,
save.
you too. What about Lash?
It's all coming off a lash.
Lash, you hear the telltale movement of someone rifling through junk around the corner. There are others here.
Guys, there's others here.
Oh no, we have to stop them.
How tall is this stack of barrels here?
That rack goes up to about chest height. It's actually just a stack of barrels.
Silent move to the barrels to see if I can get a better glimpse of things.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
You can go ahead and roll me concealment as you move up.
Question about what I'm seeing.
I do have a silent move.
You can also roll that if you want to not draw attention to yourself.
Should I be able to see
Oh,
this
man.
thing?
Dun 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 dun.
The green line, the green line is weird. I can't figure out how to get rid of that one on the map layer anymore.
Oh,
So-
is that my player? Okay.
I just gave up.
What are these?
Also, I guess it will also help you know that that is where the actual boundaries of sight are, so that should help you some.
Okay, and what, are
you get
these
them beyond
X's actually there?
Uh, The X's are part of the tiles. I tried
Okay.
to filter them out via light.
I was just asking if they're actually there, or should I not be able to see them or something. I just want to make sure I'm
There's
not.
dynamic lighting on this layer, so you're seeing the whole picture. They're seeing like through a pinhole.
Okay. Just want to know what I'm supposed to be reacting to.
Okay. Well, Alexis is like a ridiculously good roll there.
Okay, you could probably see into all this area, can't you?
Yeah, I can see there's a rat guy there.
Indeed, and it seems he has not bothered to look up or notice you yet because you have not been making a lot of noise.
Okay. I'll put my finger to my lips to say shh, and then like point to that direction that he's at. Like that spot where I'm pointing. And then put up my finger again saying 1.
And the group falls silent.
Well, I only have a 14 of silent move, so I don't think I want
Okay.
to go anywhere until we, surprise.
Well, I do have a sling. I could catch him unawares with it.
Yes.
Okay, she
Yeah.
will silently pull her sling out.
I'm gonna sit here against the wall and curiously watch Alexa do this thing.
Okay.
What do you guys try to move at all, or do you just sort of watch me do this?
I mean, if you're gonna try and shoot a guy at a range with a sling through a tiny gap, I guess I'm just gonna be slightly entertained and watch it happen.
Over a stack of barrels.
I'm not going to move until he's already been alerted.
Okay. So, Alexa, if you want to go ahead and make a sneak attack, you can.
Okay, so I can aim and then attack.
Correct.
Dang it. I have no more fortune points.
Oof, yeah.
I'm gonna say quick, make
So
it sound like
the
it's an
rock
earthquake.
flies over his head and strikes somewhere further away against the barrel and just makes a big thunk. And the rat kind of perks his head up and looks around to figure out, wait a second, what just happened?
I'll sit down, I'll like crouch down behind the barrels.
On a perception check, instead of looking towards you, he looks at the barrel that the stone hit.
Okay,
If you want to try one more time,
I do. I'll
Go.
reload, aim, and shoot him. Haha! Now that's a hit.
oh, that sure is. And hits his right arm, so go ahead and give me some damage. An 8. Right, let me go ahead and put some numbers down. Because now we're going to roll initiative as you hear like the crunch of the stone hitting and maybe starting to break a bone. And he just screams out, "Ah! Brothers!" So let's go ahead and roll initiative, y'all.
Because I look over at Alexa. Is that what you were going for?
Yes.
Now, the worst I can roll is still 1 higher than Conrad's normal. No, it's just funny. Me being the elf armed with a short bow and everything to watch the human peasant girl peeking around a corner. Guys, I got this.
I literally did the solid snake creep up too. Dun 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 dun.
Duh, duh, duh. All right. So let's sort this out.
Alexa, can there be love on the battlefield?
If we get out of this, I'll tell you.
I think that love can bloom anywhere, even on the battlefield. I'm David Hayter, and I smoke 4 packs a day. That hurts to do.
Well, I'm glad you explained it at the end, because I didn't know what you were
You
doing.
hear from around the corner the sounds of movement, and you hear of another shrill rat-like voice just calling, "Stop shout so loud, bad. What wrong?" And the rat, of course, just responds, "My arm!" And he looks around, and since you don't have a concealment check of any kind,
I can make one real quick.
you can try to make one, but I don't think you're trained in it, if I recall.
I am a peasant. I do have that skill, and yes, I am trained. Let's see if
Oh,
it works.
okay.
It probably won't, but let's see if
I think he still rolls perception against it, doesn't he?
yes. So
At the same
whoa.
time, he did get in the arm. So you're not hiding, and he's barely paying attention, and he just kind of like waves his arms around. You can almost see it through the cracks in the barrels, and just looking at it, you'd have no idea where he was talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Somewhere around here, man, things, something, or maybe a bug. And he sort of steps around the corner, from what you can see. Other things are happening. All right. And as things are going about, you definitely hear the telltale sound of things drawing weapons. Which leads us to Alexa.
I will reload and I guess guard because I can't see anything. Or wait, no. I'll reload and I'm feeling gutsy. I have to save those. I'll kind of crouch amongst the pillars and the barrels there.
Gotcha. So you take a bold step out. Anything else?
That's it, since that's technically a move. But I'm reloaded with my sling.
Okay. Goes to Lash.
Oh, I thought you said Ghost of a Lash. I'm like, did I die? Do I need to load my bow, or will I have
I'm gonna say it's loaded right now at the start of combat. It's fine.
Okay, then I'll move. What is this square thing with the X on it? Is that a thing, or can I step there?
Wait, which thing? Where?
The square with the X on it. There's thousands of them. Can I step on
those
it?
are columns. Those you cannot step on.
Boom, here in front of Alexa then.
Step in front.
Can I see anybody?
You do have a shot at this guy, I think.
Sure, then I'll take a shot at that guy. Orion, guide my bow. Specifically the arrow that's on it, though. More
It looks like
specifically.
he's clutching his arm right now, so let's see what happens.
Where did Alexa hit him? Right arm, okay. So I shoot him in the opposite leg.
Yeah, it goes between his legs and hits him down there. For 7. So that's gonna be 4. So you hear a bit of the conversation as you turn the corner. It's like, "I'm telling you, man, things are here." And you can almost hear the condescending nods from others. "Yes, yes, man, things here. Of course, of course." And then an arrow strikes him in the leg and he screams again. Now they're certain.
Now you're just stabbing yourself with arrows. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Conrad, you're in the back. What you gonna do?
Can I fit through this space here?
You can climb over the barrels for an extra point of movement.
I'd rather not try that, so let's see what I can do.
Yeah, it's like not a check, it just costs an extra.
Cost an extra what?
Movement.
Okay, well, I only have 4, so let's see how many. Okay, that he would end up there.
Okay, fair enough. You go there and you turn the corner, and of course see just a small herd of rats.
Oh shit. More foul Skaven.
Do you do anything from there? Or can you?
Well, I have no ranged weapons, so I'm going to go into parrying stance.
Good idea. Because it looks like one of the rats is going to start stepping forward. He's going to push his friend out of the way and start marching towards you and get about this far. And he's also going to take up a parrying stance. Oh, man, thanks, he was right. You die for this. This one is going to go ahead and retreat over here and pull out a sling. And of course, from behind the barrels, he goes, "Yes, brother friends, get them, kill them, good." And then this guy. Does things. And then the next clan rat. Go ahead and go, "Out of way. Have this." And will rush straight up to Conrad. And he's going to go ahead and attack.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, well, he's going to get hit unless you parry.
I will parry.
Or remember, you also have the option to dodge blow.
Oh, yes, you do have dodge blow. That's a skill you actually
But
have.
you can only choose one or the other is the thing. That's reminding you that you have that option.
Yes, let me see what dodge blow. I got a 29 on dodge blow, and my weapon skill is 36. I'll parry.
Okay. Let's see it. Alright, you do not actually block it with your weapon. So let's see the damage.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Ow.
He goes for your arm and sinks his blade in deeper and deeper and deeper with just a frantic scream of ecstasy. He is enjoying this.
I take 9 of that because I've got a toughness of 4 and armor of 1.
Uh-huh.
I have 6 wounds left, so that's a critical at 3.
Alright, so critical at 3 to your right arm. Your arm is incapacitated until medical attention is received. Anything held in your hand is dropped, excepting a shield. This is your right arm, your sword arm, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, your sword drops to the ground. Your arm is hanging a bit limply. You can't feel it.
And we watch as our best fighter is just smashed in the side. And it's like, oh!
That's okay, you have Alexa.
Seeing that happen, I am going to drop my sling, rip out my axe, and then just.
Alright, Russian.
Remember, the last 2 of a charge has to be in a straight line.
Well, the charge is a full round action. This is more of a figurative charge, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then attack.
You already drew your weapon as an action, didn't you, though?
Oh shit! I can't do that. All that.
Correct.
Yeah, that would literally just put you in a bad place.
I guess my sling is out. I'm going to aim and shoot at the one to the.
Okay, go ahead and do it. You have good line of sight, so no penalties. He's not behind the barrels either, so. Let's see if you hit.
Nope.
That is a miss, unfortunate. Which leads us to Lash.
I will reload,
Hmm
marking off an arrow for use. And fire it the same one Alexa just did.
Okay, fire away.
Left
that's a hit.
arm. Damage. For the least amount of damage I possibly could do.
Does damage go down to a minimum of 1?
What do you mean? No, I mean it's the
I-
minimum
I-
damage because I roll 3. It gets
No, I
automatically
mean
3.
when he soaks it with his toughness and armor.
Oh, you know, I don't know. Subtract toughness and it says subtract it, so I guess it could go to. It doesn't have a minimum.
Okay, so he it hits the leather of his armor, and you can see it make a big scrape into the leather, and not any deeper. Which leads us to Conrad. You have your shield.
Yes. Now, Lash, if Conrad dies, you get a free horse.
I get a free what?
Horse.
Disengage. Get out of
Awesome.
there.
Can I attack and then disengage, or is that a full round action? I think it's a full round.
Disengaging is a full round.
I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay. Pull back.
Conrad, if Lash dies, you get nothing.
No.
Except for everything you steal from his body. Because I have a very elaborate way of keeping the rest of my stuff guarded, and you're gonna love it if I die.
Alright,
All right.
so the rat in front right now pushed past the rat behind him, and the rat behind him is going to push past the rat in front of him again and go, "No, my turn, me first, me first."
By the way, you probably just killed me. That's funny, though. No grudge.
And he comes swinging for your head.
And it's a hit. You know, it's funny, though, with Cheery, I said, hey, if my character dies, can I make a Skaven as my next character? Because there's a book of Skaven. He's like, I don't know about that.
You could.
Alright, let's see. I've got a leather skull cap and my toughness, so that's -4, so that's 8. Which is going to push it over, because I'm already at 6. So
God, we
5.
have to run. We're running, guys.
So it's 3 damage to my head.
Okay, so critical to the head with 3. Armor damaged. You don't have armor.
Yeah, I do. I have a leather skull
Character isn't
cap.
wearing armor. Use the basic armor system. Use the following result instead. Ears bashed, causing ears to ring and head to spin. Character cannot take actions for 1 round.
Alright, so I'm basically stunned. Also, my
No.
armor...
That's if you don't have armor. You have armor. It's just damage now.
Okay, the formatting here. So okay, so my armor is damaged by 1.
Leave right now.
What's that?
We need to leave.
I guess I'll put my bonuses in -1.
Alright, the clan rat all the way in the back is going to look at all this madness, load up a sling, and then just kind of go, "You guys got this!" You hear some noises, and then leads the clan rat here. He is going to pull from his back a long wooden pole that ends in a sort of semicircle with a small opening at the front. Within the circle are a number of spikes. Some of them look a little bloody. He is readying that weapon, and he is moving around. Hi.
Uh-oh.
It'll be a funny story for Gustav.
Gustav got drunk and passed out at the bar. When he wakes, all of his friends are dead. Alexa.
Okay, I'm going to switch out to my axe and attack the rat next to me. Conrad is flanking, which gives me a plus.
This is very true. You do get a bonus for that. Ooh. Let's see the damage. Yikes. That is to his right arm. He will soak 4 of it, but he will be in a critical stage with 1.
Hold on. I have Ulrich's Fury, which means I have to roll.
It auto does it. Oh, wait, no, you're right. The first one doesn't, I guess.
Oh, huh. Okay, I will
it says-
remember that I have to.
It says input target number. Is that referring to the check or referring to bonuses? Or
Good question. Let's experiment until we get it right.
I'd say you just put 50 in there.
I think it automatically rolls Arling's Fury, though, because it can't get above 10 anyway. Oh, right, no, I forgot, because that's a secondary check. You're right, sorry.
so it needs to be a physical attack. Okay.
Hold on a
so
sec.
that means
Oh,
I
so you have to hit it again. That's the thing.
Yep. Okay. So I have to hit I roll 50 now.
Okay.
Yeah, your target number is your skill roll.
Oh.
And that is a miss, but you still did 14 damage, and that's still going to end up being critical.
Okay.
To his right arm for 1 critical value.
So he drops his man catcher.
Anything in that hand? Yep, it is two-handed, and it drops to the floor. He's like, ah! Dumb man thing. Dumb stupid. Let me catch you. Lash, your ears are ringing.
No, because I'm wearing armor. As I
Oh, you
said,
are, so
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
a leather
yeah.
skull cap, which means that my leather skull cap is now a little bit ruined.
Okay.
Disengage.
I'm gonna take a quick look back at Alexa and say, "Don't forget us." Because I'm looking past Alexa to Conrad, who's also fucked up as I am. But Alexa, you're still pretty okay. So you got to get out of here. And I'm gonna drop my bow to pull out my dagger.
Come on, disengage already.
This is the
You
moment.
have fate points, by the way. So
No, I don't. I've used them all. Remember? Gambling, man. That's a big deal. Oh, you mean fate? Fate, yeah.
Fate. Yes.
Damn it, Alexa. This is the moment men live for.
You bad man.
Alright,
Okay.
I've pulled my dagger, and I'm going to attack this guy in front of me. You can't ranged attack people while you're in melee, so I'm literally at my worst position. Weapons. There we go. And attack. By the way, I've killed 2 beastmen with this dagger, so don't just count me out yet.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly you can do damage.
Not
here.
today, though.
Not today. But you can.
Conrad, get her out of here!
Conrad, you have 1 lip arm and a shield arm. What are you doing?
I'm going to disengage
Okay.
and
Leave us all
get to the
behind.
ladder.
Alright, you get to the ladder. Let's see, which rat is up next? It's the one facing Lash. He is totally uninjured, so he's just gonna kind of go, Horned Rat is with me, and start swinging his blade. To no avail. But you know, he's happy.
Alright.
Yeah, he had no bonuses for that. Okay. Clanrad, the one in the background is just going, ha ha, man, things are running. They hurt me, now we hurt them. This is what you get. This one is still doing things. Okay. And now it's the Clanrat with Alexa. He's going to go ahead and step over here and kind of going, cannot fail this. We'll do good for Hornrat, for Masters.
I'll have to Rick Parry it.
Give it a go.
Sure you don't want to pickle Ricket?
Ah.
Oh, and that's to your left leg.
Ow! God damn it!
They're vicious with these rolls.
They are. As expected, though. This is Warhammer.
This is Warhammer. Fortunes can change quickly.
If I get hit one more time, I'm gonna be in crit range.
So, what are you
All
at
right,
now?
so at least you soak it through with your wounds, so that's very good.
Ow! Okay. I am gonna all-out attack him.
Damn it, Alexa, get out of here!
I have to.
Two of you are just arguing. It's like, no, I'll stay. No, yeah, I'll stay.
I have to stop this one so Conrad can get out.
Oh man. Sacrificing ourselves for the squire.
Oh, I guess this guy is technically here because he had to pick up a weapon of some kind, and he pulled out his sword. Sorry, I forgot that he dropped stuff, so he's just there. No difference. Go ahead and keep swinging anyway. That is a hit. He will attempt to parry. He doesn't succeed.
Dodge this. Hooah!
Roll me a 9 critical on the body. Spine is pulverized and character is knocked to the ground. Character may not do anything until medical attention is received and is considered helpless. Use the sudden death rolls for any other critical criticals. He must make successful attachments or become permanently paralyzed from the waist down.
No, my next character.
Just,
I'll be the Skaven in a wheelchair.
So the
I'm
clan rat is
gonna
now.
just like give him a yellow dot here and like flip him upside down. He's like, I got this, I got this. And he like lurches way too far in, and when your axe comes down on the center of his back, he lets out just an ear-rattling scream and flops straight down to the ground and is barely moving. What trickery, what magic? Help! And it goes to Lash's turn.
Alright, I pull out my shield as a half action. Since I
Okay.
can only do one thing at a time. And then dagger attack the guy above me.
Do it.
Again, this dagger has killed 2 beastmen in the past.
And now it'll kill a third.
I think bragging on the dagger is actually ruining it. It's getting a big head.
It might be. Conrad, your friends are both fighting and both arguing about who's going to stay to the last. But Alexa has knocked someone out straight to the ground.
More like cripple him.
Oh, while it would be cowardly to continue to run, Conrad can't fight at all, and he's even left his sword behind, so he's going to go back the way he came.
Get help.
Yes.
Alright, Conrad starts climbing down the ladder, and I'm just going to go ahead and just give him a mark. He's going to be pink. And I'm just going to leave you on the map so you can at least see things.
Okay.
So, Conrad, you are out of initiative as far as we are concerned right now.
Okay, and let's assume he's going to try to find some form of constabulary or militia and get them to come down here.
That leaves the clan rat that Lash is engaged with, who is not injured yet. And he's gonna go for it.
Yes, keep reminding me how piss poor I am at this.
I just gotta know for my own sake. And he looks at you, looks at Alexa, and kind of goes, well, I gotta take you out.
This one speaks
And-
perfect English.
Speak better than you good. But he doesn't swing good.
As I not after the repeated blows to the head.
I haven't done so well after my head wound. And the clan rat all the way in the back goes, you all dumb bad. Watch me, Master Slinger. And he's gonna go ahead and try to hit Lash
Minus
with
20.
a minus 20 penalty.
Yes. Oh, so close.
He got as close as any Skaven has ever gotten, and it just hits the column directly adjacent to you.